Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Scott, Scotty Tradition. Going to do a end of the year review video today for 2023. It was a really great year for my collection in a lot of ways. I actually looked at some numbers that I keep track of going back 4 years. And so just for reference, in 2020, I picked up 47 items for my collection. In 2021, picked up 24 items. In 2022, picked up only 15 items for my collection. And then in this year, 2023, picked up 50 items for the collection. So it's definitely my biggest year in the last 4 years as far as individual items that I've picked up. And as far as like just net spending on the collection, I actually spent more this year than the last 3 years combined, which is kind of crazy to think about. Now, part of that is because back in 2020 and 2021, I did sell some things to kind of help that net spending number come down a little bit. Whereas this year I really have not. So it's just kind of fun looking back the last couple of years just to kind of see the trends of everything. So yeah, just compared to last year though, I mean only 15 items picked up last year. This year I picked up 50. So that's quite a change in itself. And I think there are a few reasons for that, but I think first and foremost is just that there's more opportunity. I don't think I'm necessarily expanding the type of things that I like to collect. I think it's more so just I'm getting better opportunities to pick up items at what I think are actually fairly reasonable prices as compared to where it had been the last 3 years. So, uh, as I always like to say, the tree's kind of being shaken, and sometimes good items fall out of it. When the economy gets a little wonky, like with inflation these last year or two. I'm sure that plays a role in it. And there's a just within this year, just getting towards the holidays, people tend to sell a little more around this time of year as well. So it's been a combination of all those things. But I have been able to grab some great stuff for the collection. So let's just get into it. So the first item I grabbed, I'm going to kind of go in chronological order from when I picked these items up. So this is the first item that I picked up. This is the 1997 Skybox Premium Reggie White Autographics Auto. And this is just an amazing card. You just don't see them. They're numbered, hand numbered out of 100. This is the Century Marks autograph. Let's take a quick look at the back there. So I picked this up in late 2022 in December, but it didn't arrive to me until it went through authentication and everything until January. So it was not included in my last video for my recap. So this was really a huge bang, just a huge start to the year. You don't see many of these come up on eBay or anywhere for that matter. So I had the opportunity to grab one and decided to grab a big Reggie card. So was really happy to start out the year with that. We'll put up that one in the back because that's just a big card. And then going into January, I picked up two items in January of this year. The first being the 1970 Topps Gail Gillingham rookie card in a 10. I want to say this is only like pop 6. I haven't looked. I should have looked before the video, but there's a handful of these that have been graded, but not a lot. I actually had a 10 already, but I felt like this one looked a little bit better than the 10 that I had. There was one kind of small print defect on that one, which if you read PSA's description, they do allow for a slight print defect if the rest of the card is perfect, and it'd still be a gem mint card. So I think it's still a technical 10, but I like the way this one looked a little better, so I was able to grab a second Gillingham rookie. If you don't know who Gillingham is, he's a potential future Pro Football Hall of Famer. He did win a handful of All-Pros and offensive linemen, one of the first players to really get into weightlifting in football. So kind of a big card, for a sneaky good card for a Packer collector. So grab that in January. And then also in January and early February, I picked up these two cards. So this is the 52 Bowman large and small Gene Ronzani Packers card. The main card here is the large on the right. So this card typically sells for a ton of money. It's just a short printed card in the set. You hardly ever find these centered. This is only graded a 4.5, but to find them centered like this is truly remarkable. You just do not see that. And I definitely paid a premium for that card as well. Card I've had my eye on for a while, and probably never going to get rid of this 4.5. It just looks too good for the grade. Just a beauty. So picked that one up in late January, and then decided to pick up its counterpart, the small version, in a 6. Just a nice looking card. The small not nearly as sought after, just from a pricing standpoint. The large goes for about 8 times as much as the small goes for, but had a great opportunity to pick one up for a good deal, so I certainly feel like I did pretty well on those. And then we're going to stick with February. I did pick up a couple more items. This is the Donald Driver 1999 Fleer Focus Stealth Rookie card. So these are numbered out of 300. Take a look at the back there. The regular version, I believe, is numbered to, is it 3,000 or 1,500? I'm trying to remember. But 300 is definitely the short printed version, the green stealth version. So was excited to grab that card. That's in a BGS 8.5 holder. Let's see. Then also in mid-February, I was able to grab these 2 items. So the first is the 1957 Topps John Martin Kovich rookie. This is a kind of a tough card for the 1957 Topps set. Really hard to get these in high grade. And then I also picked up a Howie Ferguson 1957 Topps as well. Again, very tough and high grade. These 7s still cost. Well, let me look and see what I spent on them. The Martin Kovich I got for 65. The Howard Ferguson for 175. So they're just hard to find. And this is in a grade of a 7. Usually I wanted it the grade of an 8. That's how I did the rest of the set. But finally decided to just complete the set and to go after these. I thought they were nice for the grade. And I was able to complete my 1957 Topps Packers team set. So that's a great accomplishment for this year. I was real happy with that. And then in March, picked up only one item, and this is it. This is the 1991 Topps Desert Shield Robin Yount in the grade of a 9. Obviously, 10s for these cards are very tough to find. The 9, this one looked pretty good to me. So just a cool card, Desert Shield. These cards were kind of released to the troops, and a lot of them kind of got damaged in the process. So you don't find a lot of them in high grade, unless they were like cards that were not quite issued. So that picked up that in March. And then in April and May of this year, I did not pick up anything. I kind of went on a little bit of a break, probably knowing that the National was coming up in a month or 2 after that. In June, picked up only one item. This is the 63 Stancraft. Take a quick peek at the back there. This is a playing card set. Those of you who follow my channel know that I have a Curly Lambeau autograph from this set, which is one of the key cards in my collection. But I was able to get a chance to grab this Don Hutson autographed version from a buddy of mine who lives in Germany and is a huge Packers fan. And he was moving a couple cards from his collection. And, honestly, this card just is one of those cards that fits perfectly into my collection. So was extremely happy to be able to grab that card for what I thought was a pretty good deal from El Manu. So that was in June. And then in July, I was able to pick up a couple cards before the National. And here's one of them. This is the 2000 Bowman Chrome Ben Sheets rookie card in a 10. I'd had a 9, so this is an upgrade. And this card helped me complete my all-time Brewers set. So that's another thing that I got done this year on the registry. So I was able to grab that one. And then also grabbed the Jeff Jenkins rookie as well. And this card I did not have in any grade, so finally one came up. I've been waiting for one for like a number of years. I just have not seen one or haven't had the time or energy or effort to submit one. So these two cards kind of helped me finish that all-time Brewers set, the Jenkins and the Sheets. So grab those right before the National, and then it was National time. And I had 4 big pickups at the National this year. Here's my first one, the 54 Topps Jackie. Just a beautiful looking card for the grade. And along with that, the same dealer picked up the 54 Ted, card number 250. Nice centering on that example as well. Picked these cards up with my buddy Mark Fu3112. That was a fun time at the National. I'll put those up in the back. I'm going to have a huge stack of cards back there by the time this is done. And then was able to grab this one. This is a 61 Lake to Lake Ray Nitschke, which I was able to pick up from a dealer who's actually local to me here in Wisconsin, but had to apparently go all the way down to the National to meet him and find this card. This is a high-grade example. This is one of, if not the highest-graded SGC example of the card. Just a beautiful regional set from Lake to Lake. Technically, this is a pre-rookie card of Ray Nitschke. And then I grabbed a great card from the 90s, a 98 Fleer Brilliance Gold of Reggie White. This one's graded a PSA 9. The seller at the National did have a Gem 10 of this too as well, and decided to make a good deal for the 9. And these are numbered out of 99 on the back. So was pretty excited to pick up that card there. That's the beauty. So yeah, it was a great time at the National this year. Picked up some great cards. I would have no idea how the second part of the year would have gone here after the National, but I did really well finding stuff that whole second part of the year here. As, like I said, a lot more cards just kind of came up for sale. So now we're kind of getting into August and September here. So we're just going to go through a stack of cards. Here's a nice game-used jersey card of Sterling Sharp from Gridiron Gear. This is 2007. An inexpensive pickup. This one's numbered out of 50. Here's a 1950 Bowman Larry Craig rookie card. He's a member of the Packers Team Hall of Fame. This is graded an 8.5. So this card was actually an upgrade from the 8 that I had, which I had moved to a friend of mine. But yeah, I don't get too many upgrades for that Team Hall of Fame set. So this was a really nice one right here. Real happy with that one. Then I decided to grab a bigger card. This was in August. So check out this card. This is 2005 SP Authentic Signs of the Times. Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Paul Hornung, all on card auto. This is numbered out of only 15. Just a great autograph card. Take a peek at the back there. And man, you just do not see these come up for sale much at all. The person that I had purchased it from actually pulled this out of a pack back in like 05 or 06 and had finally gotten it graded and was selling it. So just a hell of a card. What can you say? All former MVPs of the Packers right there. I think Favre was 4 times, or excuse me, Rodgers was 4 times, Favre was 3 times, and Hornung was 1 time. So that definitely like blew up the autograph collection that I have. I was trying to focus on some areas maybe that I hadn't quite focused on over the years, just kind of trying to make a little bit broader collection in general. Then I grabbed a couple of Cons Wieners cards. So this is from 63 Cons. Technically Ray Nitschke's his rookie year sort of as well. His rookie year was actually in the late 50s, I believe, but was really excited to grab that SGC Lake to Lake back there, and then the 63 Cons as well. So, real happy with that one. I'm gonna put that one down there. These guys are too big. And then also was able to grab, I think from the same auction, a Jerry Kramer 63 Cons. Beautiful card there as well. All right, so now we're getting into late August, and here's a cool pickup. So this is the Super Bowl I program that I was able to grab from Dave, Blue Jacket 66 Basement Collection. Obviously, the Packers played the Chiefs. I'm guessing that's why Dave's dad had this card in his basement, or excuse me, this magazine program, and was able to make a deal with JT. I think it found the right home. So it really is in nice shape, and just really excited to be able to get that for the basement collection. We're just going to set that down in front here. And then after that, kind of a unique card here. This is from 2009 Topps Unique. This is the CC Sabathia Jumbo Patch card, numbered out of only 40. He doesn't have that much stuff with the Milwaukee Brewers, so getting that card right there was pretty cool of CC. He had quite the run back in that year, getting the Brewers into the playoffs for the first time in like a decade or two. Here's a card I picked up earlier this year, a 59 Topps Dan Curry rookie in the grade of a 9. I think there's only 2 graded higher. And I had already had a 9. This one looked a little better than the one that I had, so I decided to grab it. You just can't go wrong with grabbing some of this high grade, all-time great Packer vintage kind of stuff. So was able to add that. Real happy about that. Here's a patch card, a Pro Bowl patch card of Fran Tarkenton. Grabbed this card from a seller who was selling a lot of great patch stuff. This is numbered only 2 out of 22. Pretty cool. That's not something I typically grab. Still not sure what I'm going to do with that. Still might send that out to somebody. But it was just like one of those cards that was too cool to let go. Kind of an inexpensive pickup here. Here's a 06 Chrome red refractor of Charles Woodson. This is would be his first year in a Packers uniform right here. Still need to grab the regular one of this for the Packers Hall of Fame set. And then here is from that same seller I got the Tarkenton from. I grabbed this Javon Walker Game Used patch card. He had a couple great receiving years for the Packers. This one's numbered only out of 5, 4 out of 5. So yeah, that dude was just selling some amazing Game Used stuff as well. And I have one more item as well from him coming up here. But before that, here's the other monster that I picked up this year. And that was the 35 National Chickle Clark Hinkle in the grade of an 8. I already have an 8. I felt like this 8 looked like it was a little bit better, so I decided to grab this one. My other 8, probably a little bit better centered, and it is actually a different variety, the other 8 that I have. It has to do with this little signature down here. And what the stamp is over here. There's a couple different versions of it, and so this one is a different version technically. So, but still a great card. And yeah, this was probably the most expensive pickup of the year right here. This Clark Hinkle card. I'll kind of put those in order. The ones that are the bigger ones of the year. That'd be those 3 right there. The Hinkle, the white, and that Sign of the Times card. Those are just monsters. From that same seller that I got those other patches from, I picked up this card. This is a Ray Nitschke Game Used Jumbo patch from Playoff National Treasures. This one, I believe, is only 5 out of 5, so really low numbered as well. So real happy to grab that one. Then I grabbed a couple of cards from a guy on the Packers Facebook group. Got a Nick Collins SP Authentic rookie on the left, and then a Woodson rookie refractor on the right. That's just a beautiful card right there. Great opportunity to grab that one for a good price. And let's see, I'm going to keep some of these together. We're going to go slightly out of order here, but that's okay. Now we're getting into like October, November of the year. And for some reason decided to go nuts on the patch cards. So here's a Brook Lopez game used patch from Flawless. That's numbered out of only 15. Jonathan Taylor, Flawless autograph from Flawless, numbered out of 8, Ruby. We got a Aaron Jones as well, numbered out of 8 from Flawless Ruby as well. Here's a Donald Driver from the same subset. Here is another Brook Lopez. This one's from Immaculate Collection, numbered out of only 11. That's just a beautiful card there. Look at how that shines. All game used patches, of course. Here's a Drew Holiday from Immaculate Collection as well. This is numbered out of only 10. Game used patch as well. I was happy to grab that one. Here is a Charles Woodson from Flawless. Look at that. Game used as well, numbered out of only 15. I just started to hammer the Flawless and the National Treasures for whatever reason towards the end of the year. Here's Woodson breaking up that catch against the Steelers in the Super Bowl. Autograph numbered out of 25. Great card. And then I got this is from Panini Photogenic, Championship Feels, Giannis. Just a cool short printed card right there. Just a beautiful image right there. Relaxing after scoring 50 on the Suns in Game 6. So love that. Now we're kind of getting into December here, and grab that PJ Tucker autograph card as well. Didn't have an autograph of him. Was a big cog on that Bucks championship team. Of course, this came in a care package from Brad Smith, Brad8671. So happy to add another Rodgers to the collection. Put him up back there. That's from Heritage. That's a retro rookie. Now we're getting towards the end here. A Charles Woodson Green Prism. This is the retail exclusive Prism. These are roughly numbered to about 100. They're not numbered at all, but Blowout Forums guesses roughly about 100 of these were inserted into the hobby boxes, retail boxes back in 2012. So happy to grab that one. A sneaky good card. Then we got the Kenny Washington rookie that I just made a video on. A beautiful example for the grade in a 5. Happy with that one. Then we got a couple of Rodgers rookies as well that I just showed. Obviously the Leaf Rookies and Stars Gold out of 99. PSA 9. Great shine on this card. And then was also able to grab a Rodgers rookie from Absolute. This is a gold, numbered out of only 25, Gem Mint 10. I think it's only Pop 2. These are numbered out of 25. Beautiful card. And then there was a gentleman from one of the Facebook groups, the autograph groups, that was selling a few of his Hall of Fame autographs, and of course he asked if I was interested in some of the Packers, and I was. Here's the Paul Hornung rookie autograph. PSA DNA, cool inscription as well. And then we got the Forrest Gregg rookie autograph. And of course the Cal Hubbard, which is a pretty low pop autograph. I think it's only like 10 or so of these have been PSA DNA certified. Hall of Fame umpire and Hall of Fame NFL Packers grade. So that all came from the same seller. Was real happy to grab those. And then last but not least, this just came in recently. The gold autograph of, gold prism of Aaron Jones in a 10. I think this is Pop 2 as well. So real happy with that. Overall, I mean, just a heck of a year for the Packers collection. Just was able to add so many wonderful things to the Packers collection. It just was a hell of a year. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are all doing well as we come towards the holidays here, towards Christmas time. Not too much on the docket. I'm just going to kind of sit back and enjoy the year that I had as far as the collection goes. Obviously, I've added a lot of things to the collection this year. And I do have one package to open before the new year, and that is from a Secret Santa gift from the vintage football community, so I'll open that. But yeah, I think it might be time for Scott to take a little break on bringing stuff in, because I've had a really wonderful year. But again, a lot of that is just due to opportunity and just seeing things that came up that haven't come up in a while, and then kind of being ready to grab stuff when they did come up. So I know we got about 25, 26 minutes in here. So thanks you guys for watching if you made it this far. I enjoy all of you guys. It's just always just such a great community, the YouTube community, and looking forward to a great year next year in 2024 as well. So hope you guys have a great Christmas, and we will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.